Okay, so I have been using AI to study for these exams because I own a pre-licensed education course company. Like it's my job to get people their insurance licenses. So if you're taking a course right now, which you probably are, taking some sort of a course to get your insurance license, then those are the courses that I build. We make the best ones on the market, and we utilize AI to help make sure that our courses teach people in a better way, I guess. So I'm going to show you guys how you can use AI to learn in a better way. Don't mind my corny tabs up here. Maybe I'll blur them out, but so they're not distracting. But there's a few different AI tools that you're going to want to use. So there's Claude, Google Gemini, and then we'll look at ChatGPT. Okay, so we have Claude, Google Gemini, and ChatGPT. These are like the three main ones. Claude is very good for just learning stuff and teaching you things. ChatGPT, I found it doesn't always pull the best information. Like sometimes ChatGPT, I don't know, I don't like the information that it pulls. You can use it to verify if stuff's correct, but Claude seems to be a lot smarter for teaching things, I've found personally. And then Google Gemini is great for diagram creation. So if you're studying for your insurance exam, I'm going to show you what you can do to make sure that everything makes sense. And the beautiful thing about AI is that it can put things in a language that can help you learn how your brain works. And if you already have subscriptions to any of these programs, some of them are free, some you may have to pay extra for, I don't know. Most it's like $20 or something like that, which is 100% worth it to pass your insurance exam. But go ahead. Most of them have free versions. So I pay for it just for my business, but I don't think you need to pay for all of them for what we're going to be doing here. So let me dive right into it. Let's take example. Let's say for example, we are studying in Texas. All right. So I'm just going to search Texas, Pearson VUE, life insurance, life and health exam content outline. Okay. So basically what you want to do is you want to search for your insurance exam, the state, and then the exam vendor. So you need to see if your state uses Pearson VUE, PSI, or Prometric. It's pretty easy to find out. You'll just either the company that owns the course that you're taking, they may have some sort of guide in there that will tell you the exam vendor for your state. Here at my company, we personally reach out to people and help them get their exams scheduled. But if you're not with my company, then maybe they have some sort of guide that can help you. So by the way, if you want to see our resources that we provide, just take a look in the description of the video, our courses, practice exams, everything else. Okay, so we're going to click on this exam content outline here. So Pearson VUE, they're all grouped together. So if you're in a state that uses Pearson VUE, you're going to see it's a very long document. Prometric and PSI are the other two companies. They usually are individual, and Kentucky's is grouped together, I think, and maybe Alabama's too. They are the only ones that don't use one of these vendors. So if you're using those, this same thing still applies. So what I'm going over here works regardless of what state you're in. And I have a video similar to this, but we're going to look at, okay, so this is the Texas Life General Knowledge Content Outline. Life Agent Specific. Okay, Life and Health General Knowledge Content Outline. So as you can see, I had to find the Life and Health section here, all right? And then what I'm going to do as well, I'm going to pull up a Google Doc. And we're going to be going through these to, and going through a Google Doc to learn this material here. All right, so here we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Texas Life and Health Study Guide. That's fine. I'm going to make this font bigger for y'all so you can see it. For y'all, like I'm in Texas, right? We're going to close these tabs. Okay, so first things first, I'm just going to take part one and copy it. Okay, so we're going to copy part one. We're going to learn one part at a time. So we're going to copy this part, because what we're going to do is break down section by section, and we're going to learn each part of it. I'm going to go over part one here, and then you can apply this to the rest of your exam. I mean, the rest of the outline. All right. Like I said, it doesn't matter what state you're in and what outline you're using. The same thing applies. So you're going to copy paste parts of the outline into a Google Doc here. And what we have to do is click paste without formatting usually. So when I click paste, You see paste without formatting or Control-Shift-V. That usually gets it done. So next, I'm going to go into Claude. I use a program here called Whisper. So you're going to see me talk into my computer. I am studying for my Texas Life and Health Insurance Pre-License exam. I would like you to help me study this material. I would like you to help me learn and study this material. I am going to give you parts of my pre-license exam content outline, and I would like you to help me, I would like you to teach me what I need to know for each part of the outline so that I can pass this exam. Okay, that's it. Pretty straightforward. So the program I use is called Whisper Flow. I'll put the link in the description of the video along with the other course resources that we have. If anybody likes that, it's like the best voice to text I've ever found. And I am not paid. This is not like a paid thing. I might put affiliate link in the description, but Whisper did not pay for me to say this. Make sure you change to Sonnet 4.5. Okay, you could probably do Haiku 4.5. But Sonnet 4.5 we're gonna use here. These are just the models of the AI. Opus is way too powerful. You don't need it. Opus is for like building computer programs, so you do not need Opus for this. Sonnet may actually be a little bit too powerful as well, but we're gonna go over it right here. So it's going to let me know. Perfect. I'm ready to help you. Go ahead and share the first section. So it's gonna help. So what I'm going to do is just copy. I would only do like a couple at a time. So I'm just going to do these two. All right. There. So let's see how this works. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we put it in here and here it pops up. So let me break down these foundational life insurance products that you'll definitely see on your exam. Ordinary whole life, what it is. Ordinary whole life is permanent life insurance with level premiums paid throughout the insured's entire lifetime, typically age 100 or 121. It's called ordinary because it's the standard, most common form of whole life. So basically what you can see here is it gives you explanations on everything. It gives you key distinctions for the exam. So we have ordinary whole life. So premium comparison from lowest to highest. Ordinary whole life, limited pay, and single premium. Cash value accumulation speed. It has commonalities between all three types and a common exam trap. And then it asks if it makes sense and if there's any questions before you move on to the next section. So this is pretty cool. Now, what we can do on Google Gemini, say, I am studying for my life and health insurance pre-license exam in Texas. I am going to give you some topics. I would like you to create a diagram for the topic that I give you or topics to help me understand them better. Okay, so now what we're going to do is just take one of these. Let's just do ordinary whole life. Please create a graphic on ordinary whole life so to help me understand it better. We're going to move this to Pro. You have to put in Pro. You have to use the Pro model. We're going to hit send. And it's going to create the diagram. Cool. So while it's building that, one thing that we can do is take a look here and we can just verify some of this information in ChatGPT. So let's just copy this here. I am studying for my life and health pre-license exam in Texas for life and health insurance. I'm going to give you some information. I would like you to check and make sure it's factually accurate. I would also like you to provide any other information that you think can help me. and maybe make it sound a little bit easier so that a third grader could understand it. And then we're going to paste that information that Claude gave us there. So it's going to check that. Now let's jump back to Google Gemini. Okay, cool. So here's a diagram. It's going to give us this diagram. All right. Here's a visual breakdown of how ordinary whole life works over time. Think of this policy as a box that fills up with money over time. So here is your face amount. Here's the cash value, the issue age, and then the premiums stay level the whole time. So there, and then we could even say, please turn this into an image instead of a text diagram. Now we're going to jump back to chat, see if it verified anything. Overall, your explanation is very strong. Confirm what's correct, add any helpful points, rewrite it in third grader. So, ordinary whole life accuracy check. Everything you wrote is correct. Level premiums for life, permanent coverage, cash value deferred at a guaranteed rate. Cash value equals face amount at maturity, either age 100 or 121 in there. So here, so there's just a couple, it'll give a couple little nuances. And let's see if there's a third grader clarification for it. Okay. Whole life insurance lasts your whole life and never expires. You pay the same bill every month forever, which is known as a premium. The insurance company saves some of your money in a piggy bank called cash value. The piggy bank grows slowly, and when you die, your family gets a death benefit. The piggy bank money, which is cash value, stays with the insurance company. If you live to 100 or 121, you get the money yourself. And you can take loans out against that cash value. That's going to get into it at a different part of the course outline, but that's really all you need to do it. So we're going to look here at this image, and cool, it created an image. We could even tell it to make the image different so it looks easier to study from. So make this image better as if it's for someone studying for their exam. This looks like something that would be in a course or something as a slide, like a graphic or something. I want something that will help someone learn who's studying for their exam. Even though it will, as you can see here. So level death benefit, face amount, age 100 endowment. So this is the level death benefit, the face amount. This is showing the age increasing over time, and then the cash value going up. And the cash value living benefit is going to increase like this. It's guaranteed to never change. You overpay your premiums early to underpay late. The cash value grows tax deferred and equals the death benefit at age 100. Now, cool. Let's see. Okay, here we go. And here's an even better example for something to study with. All right. So level death benefit, guarantee. So this is really, really cool. So this is where you can use different tools to help you learn. So Claude is going to be really good at pulling the information. Okay. I talked about perplexity. I'm not really going to jump into it right here. Perplexity is like a faster chat GPT for looking things up online. So perplexity you can use to verify the exam or the state laws, the state statutes. But I am going to look here at the life and health age state specific. So let's do this. Let's do, we're going to just do this one here. Okay. Now I'm going to show you something that you should do. You're going to want to turn web search on in Claude, and you're going to say, okay, now I need help learning some of the Texas specific insurance statutes, rules, and regulations. I have been giving you general content, but now I need information that's specific to Texas. I'm going to give you part of the outline. Here's the first part. There we go. So let's see what it pulls for that. This is super cool. I really like this. And you guys can make those same things with Google Gemini. All right, now what it's going to do, it's searching the internet for that information in Texas. That's why I like Claude. It takes longer to search and a little longer than chat, but it's usually like a lot better with its research and very comprehensive. And if you wanted a really detailed study, you can click this and then turn on research. This takes like 10 to 15 minutes, but you can basically take all the laws here and put them into Claude, turn research on and say, hey, I'd like you to give me a report on all these. I'd like you to research all these rules and build me a study guide to help me pass my insurance exam. And it will go through and build it on the whole thing. So you see the commissioner, the duties of the department, the commissioner's role. So it really breaks everything down here. And you could even say, take this and put it into, you could say, turn this into a slideshow. Turn this into a slideshow to help me study. Make it in HTML. Okay. And we're going to say, turn some of this into a diagram to help me study. Google Gemini, it's just going to give a little bit at a time. I'm going to do a lot there, but it'll just take a little bit because it's just going to do like one image, right? So that's kind of weird stuff to use a diagram. Let's see what it comes up with. But this is going to be super cool. So this is going to create a slideshow with this stuff. So we'll show you that in just a second, but let's see what Gemini comes up with. And what I would do is, as you're going through these, say we figure out what ordinary whole life is, we're just going to mark it as green. And if we don't know what limited pay and single premium are, we're going to mark it as, hold on. We're going to mark it as, or highlight it yellow until we do know. And then once we do know, we're going to go mark it green. So basically that's what you do. You go through your outline with all these different AI tools. And once you understand them and get them down, you just mark it either green or yellow. Oh, well, here, maybe. Yeah. Make a diagram on one. Okay. And then, okay, so this is cool. This is the slideshow that you can create with Claude. Okay. So it's going to go here. Commissioner. So you can use the arrow keys to navigate. Basic definitions, key terms, commissioner's role, how the commissioner is appointed, inquiry powers. So basically you can create your own courses for yourself with this material and with these AI tools. So I hope this helps you. I hope this helps you pass your insurance exam. Basically, if you can take, oh, this is cool. So this is another diagram. So you take your state's exam outline, copy and paste it onto a Google Doc, use Claude, Google Gemini, and ChatGPT to study. And there's you can learn everything that you need to know. Now, in the courses that I have in the description of the video, I have practice exams that are the most realistic practice exams out there. They're as close to the real exam as you can get legally, and those are contained in the courses. The courses have full video content, a ton of different AI tools that go way above and beyond this. You also get live sessions 5 days a week with our courses. So if you're interested, if you feel like any of that stuff can help you pass, just take a look in the description of the video for any of the study resources that we have. I hope this helps you pass your insurance exam. My name's Justin, and I'll see you on the next video. You do not want to miss this one coming up.